Okay, guys, the National League finalists for MVP. We will start with Cody Bellinger, outfielder, first baseman for the Los Angeles Dodgers. He deserved Gold Glove win in right field pairs with his 305.406 and 629/47 homers, 34 doubles, and an NL best 351 total bases to paint the picture of a complete player. Bellinger tied Yelich in F-WAR 7.8 and was tops in the majors in B-WAR 9.0 for the 106-win Los Angeles Dodgers. The next would be Anthony Rendon. He is third baseman for the Washington Nationals. With Bryce Harper gone, Rendon's 3.19 batting average, 4.12 on-base percentage, and 598 slash was the essential ingredient of the Nationals' wild card recipe. He led the NL in doubles, 44, and led the majors in RBIs while hitting a career-high 34 homers. His 1.53 on-base percentage trailed only by Bellinger and Yelich in the National League. The final would be Christian Yelich of the Milwaukee Brewers. Like Trout, Yelich's case is complicated by a rough ending of his 2019 as he fractured his kneecap on September 10th. Yelich was tied with Bellinger in F-WAR but trailed him by B-WAR 7.1. His major league best 1.0100 on-base OPS was 100 points higher than his 2018 MVP year. His 1.79 was 15 points higher despite he missed time. He had 44 homers and 29 doubles for the wild card winning Milwaukee Brewers. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. And guys, that's going to be basically it for the awards that will be handed out on the upcoming days this week. But again, that is interesting. There's a lot of, so I don't know if you can really consider anything a surprise out there. There's a lot of, I don't think any of those names really on that list will be a surprise. Honestly, I don't think that it'll be much of a surprise for any of those guys being on that list. But let's dive in, guys. There was a article that caught my attention on BleacherReport.com about Memphis Tiger player James Wiseman, who is a potential number one draft pick in 2020, but he has been ruled ineligible by the Memphis Tigers. Now, guys, this is BleacherReport.com. This is not my typing, and all the stats that I read off from the MLB and NHL all came off the official websites. Again, I am not claiming this to be my own. This article was written by Mike Chari. He is on Twitter, but he wrote this article for BleacherReport.com. So let me go ahead and read through some of this stuff that has come up for the Memphis Tigers. Their center, James Wiseman, announced Friday that he has been ruled ineligible by the NCAA, according to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. Memphis' attorney, Leslie Bayland, added that Shelby County Court judge placed a hold on the NCAA's rulings, however, meaning Wiseman can play Friday night against, I think he did play Friday night against Illinois. Illinois Chicago Flames for that. So let's see what exactly happened. I did see something in the article, guys, that I believe that Penny Hardway was named after Friday's win, head coach Penny Hardway told reporters Wiseman will continue to play while the process plays out. According to Sadhu Abdublay of WMC Action News 5, Hardaway financed Wiseman and his family to move to Memphis while Wiseman was in high school, and although it occurred before Hardaway became the head coach of Memphis, NSA has labeled him a booster. So what that means now is Memphis Tigers head coach Penny Hardaway, Anthony Hardaway, if you want to get more technical with it, is being labeled a booster by the NCAA, which I'm not sure how that's going to fly very well, because that brings up a lot. Now, I know, guys, we're on the verge of these athletes being paid, as the NCAA is trying to figure out how to pay these players. But as of right now, if Penny Hardaway is a booster, that means, now again, he was named a booster prior to becoming head coach at Memphis. but that's still not looking too good on both the team and himself. So that's not going to look good so far. Wiseman was rated as the number 1 overall player in the 2019 recruiting class by 247 Sports and is considered a candidate to go be the number 1 overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft. The Memphis Tigers opened up with a 97-64 season opening win over South Carolina State. On Tuesday, Wiseman scored a game-high 28 points and added 11 rebounds in 22 minutes. Excuse me, guys. So again, the NCAA has ruled Wiseman eligible in May, only to reverse course and deem him ineligible Tuesday. As a result, Wiseman is suing the NCAA. Wiseman is a 7'1", 240-pound center. Began his high school career at Ensworth School in Nashville, Tennessee, before attending Memphis East and Memphis, Tennessee in 2017. Wiseman transferred after playing for Hardway's team, Penny, in the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. So this has been since Hardway is an assistant. Hardway was initially ruled ineligible. Wiseman was ruled ineligible to play at Memphis East since Hardway was an assistant coach at the school. Their relationship was deemed a coach link. The decision was overturned, however, because the rule was not clear in its application. Hardway was hired as the head coach of Memphis in March of 2018. He secured a commitment from Wiseman shortly thereafter. After going 22-14, After going 22-14 and reaching the second round of the N19, Hardaway's first season at the helm, Memphis entered the 2019-2020 season as the number 14th ranked team in the nation. This was largely based on the fact that 247 Sports had Memphis as the number 1 in the 2019 recruiting class, rankings with 2 5-star commitments, including Wiseman, and 5 4-star commitments. If the hold expires, Wiseman does eventually get banned from playing. Fellow 5-star freshman Precious Oshawa is the top candidate to step into the role of a go-to guy for Memphis after registering 14 points and 8 boards against South Carolina State. Forward Lance Thomas and DJ Jeffries also figured to play a bigger role after coming off the bench in the opener. And you know what's funny, guys? I did happen to catch a comment in the story. If you remember the movie Blue Chips, I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. Nick Nolte is a coach, coaching for a team. I believe they're in California, if I'm not mistaken. I think they are. And he is coming off of a bad year for his team. Their team was good, and he's coming off a bad year. So what does he do? He goes out and he, has to figure out how to get his team back up to where they were. And the funny thing is, he goes out and does what probably most universities on this planet do, and that is they go out and get boosters, and they help get these kids to sign with the university. So he goes out and tries to get the top 3 players in the league. Well, at the time, in the movie, that would be, Penny Hardway, Shaquille O'Neal, and I can't remember the guy. I think his name is Ricky Rowe, is the other guy they try to recruit to get to come to the university. Well, they all get sooner or later. What they go for is they all ask for, certain things to get them to come to the university. So what do? For Anthony Hardaway? They give him, clothes. They give his mother a job in a house and move his mom and siblings from Chicago, Illinois, out to Los Angeles so that she has a job in LA, or maybe it was just in Chicago. I don't remember which city that they gave her a house and a job. For Shaquille O'Neal, he didn't ask for it. They gave him a car. and stuff like that to kind of make sure that he came. And then the Ricky Rowe character was played. They gave his dad a new tractor, gave him a bag of money. So this is the kind of stuff that goes on. So it's kind of funny how Penny Hardway, who was in that movie, has actually done what was in that movie to get Wiseman to come to Memphis to sign with the Tigers. Now, again, guys, we're still early in the investigation, so let's not point fingers. We don't know what's going to happen, what the NCAA is going to rule, because I don't think Hardaway is in any trouble. I think, if anything, Wiseman's going to be the one who suffers the most out of all of this will be him. That's going to be the one who's going to suffer the most is him. So, to me, that's upsetting that it has to happen like that. And again, I know, as I said earlier, we are all on the verge, of, the NCAA paying players. We all heard the announcement. They're going to pay the players. So we have to just kind of wait and see, what happens with that. I'll keep my eye on what is going on with this moving forward. I just happened to catch this at work the other day, and it's happened to catch this at work the other day. So, for me, that's just that. But, moving forward, we're going to, I'll pay close attention to this. Guys, I think I have a caller on the line, so let me go ahead and unmute him. Hang on just a second, guys. I'm looking through here real quick. Let's see. Is this David? Is this David?
Yes, it is, Bradley. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well, man, considering the Bears miraculously pulled out a win yesterday.
I saw that. Yes, I was sitting in a bar by myself watching the Bucs game, but I did see that the Bears came back to win.
Yeah, they actually Trubisky actually looked like an NFL quarterback yesterday. So.
Well, see, you're a Bears fan, so I have to ask you a question. Are you guys running? Is your patience running thin with him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The patience is running real thin in Chicago with Trubisky.
Okay.
There's, I mean, as much as people want to say Trubisky's a problem, which he is, but you also have to blame their offense. Their offensive line play has been horrible all year. In fact, yesterday was the best offensive line play I've seen them have, and I think it's because they switched Whitehair back to center and moved Daniel out to left guard.
Okay.
But other than that, man, they just look good. It's clear that they miss Akeem Hicks, but at the same time, you can't. Yes, Akeem Hicks is a huge part, but when you lose a part, you have to keep on going, and that for the most part hasn't happened this year. It was great to see Kwiatkowski play yesterday. It was great to see Nick Williams play yesterday. Trubisky had a couple of throws that were just really, really, really pretty throws that people, you can't make that throw. Well, yes, he can. It's amazing what kind of throws can be made when you give a quarterback time. I think any NFL quarterback, with that having that kind of time is going to be, he's going to be good. He's going to develop something, and things are going to happen, and that's what happened yesterday.
And do you believe that you guys have a shot at getting back in the thick of it with the division, or is it a wild card spot you guys are hoping to get?
It'd be nice to get a wild card spot. I don't think they will. I don't know. It's the same team that was there last year, but I think Nagy has a problem. A lot of the coaches now go off a 15-play script to start a game, And if you can't get anything done in that 15-play script, then you're pretty much shooting from the hip as far as what things are going to work and what things aren't going to work. So I mean,